Hey there. Today I want to talk about relationships. The biggest part of relationships is how to deal with untrusting people. In a previous video, I shared ways to enhance trust. Today, I want to talk about how to deal with the inevitable, untrustworthy people. Because just as much as we want to trust others, there are people that constantly limit and degrade the trust we have possible in them. People will break our trust. It's a fact. We can let this break us, or we can prepare ourselves. The first thing I want to share today, and this can be hard. It's not possible in every relationship, but be willing to walk away. Know when a relationship is just too far gone because it tears apart at you. Understand there's only one person to protect you, and it's you. Be willing to walk away from that relationship. It's hard, and I'm not saying it's always possible. But sometimes you can, and you just have to walk away from people and feel okay to do that because you need to do that in cases where they're just too untrustworthy. Number two, and this is in part, especially if you can't walk away, is limit your reliance on them. Untrustworthy people really put you through a roller coaster, a ringer. If you can't walk away from people, limit how much you rely on them. Understand, I can't trust you in these circumstances, so I'm not going to. That's okay. That's just evaluating and understanding who people are. Number three, maintain your values. When we're dealing with untrustworthy relationships, the worst thing we can do is start to sacrifice who we are. We start to sacrifice our own values, our own integrity, our own character, our own ethics, just to be in relationship with others. And my caution is, don't do that. It's hard. It can be very difficult to maintain your values, and it may mean going back to number one and walking away. But uphold your personal values, recognize what they are, and don't compromise. Our values and how we live them out make and define us. Just because someone else differs, and maybe they don't have the same values or hold them in the same accord, doesn't mean you need to compromise your values. Number four, trust but verify. This actually is a reference to a previous generation where Ronald Reagan, he dealt with the Russian contingency and how to work with them. And so he actually paraphrased and reiterated a Russian proverb, and it was trust but verify. It's how he managed that relationship. He had to go in and work with them, but he didn't blindly trust them. He trusted but verified. When someone has broken your trust, but you must continue a relationship or find a way to work through that relationship, first trust, then verify. The opposite will never work in a working relationship where you just only trust when they've earned it. You got to step first. And then five, be honest about your trust level. No one likes a charade. Be honest with people. I just have a hard time trusting you. That's better said than just carried out through untrustworthy acts. Let people know where they stand, but also know people can grow and evolve. I've been a major benefactor of this. There are times in my life where I've done things to hurt people. I've talked about my reputation in the past, and it wasn't done willingly. It was a lot of response to insecurity or result of reacting to traumatic events. It wasn't something that I was trying to live out those values, but I was just trying to survive. Understand that happens to people. And no one should live a life of lack of trust because of one event, one mistake. Understand and appreciate people can grow and evolve. You can help them through that, grow through that, or you can just choose to write them off. I choose the former. I choose to work with people and be honest about where their trust level is. Because if you're honest, then you can work forward from it. But if you never know, it's really difficult to have a good working relationship. I want to end with this thought of the day today. Let me paraphrase first the 5 ways to deal with untrusting people. It's first, be willing to walk away. 2, limit your reliance on them. 3, maintain your values. 4, trust but verify. And then 5, Be honest about your trust level. Because I know this. The loneliest you will ever feel is when you think you can't trust someone. And there are untrustworthy people, don't get me wrong. But there are far more people that just have made mistakes and can be trusted in some way, shape, or form. Be willing to work with them. You're going to be the benefactor, and so are they. But there's a way to deal with people that have been untrustworthy. And I hope you got value from this. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending time with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day.